friends, and you can watch my broadcast after broadcast. No, you don't. Yo, Timmy, this dog made such a disaster today because he's been eating leaves. You know, daddy's plants and shit, they fall off and shit. Yo, this motherfucker puked everywhere, yo. When I say everywhere, yo, to wash his cage, I had to fucking wash everything in this. Yo, this dog just puked everywhere. The guy was slumped up till like 4:30.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's the Patriots going up against the Jets.
Thank you, Larry. Coming to you from
Alright, let's finally test out this scheme, boys.
East Rutherford. We are just about set for football on EA Sports from MetLife Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets.
What do you mean, what is it? You go live from PlayStation.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell.
You know where your game? You have to back out your game first of all. No, yeah, probably, yeah. Move Bello. Hold on. Yeah, go to friends. You see me? You're gonna see a broadcast stream. You go live for PlayStation and then go to friends. You're gonna see a broadcast. Man, look on the sides. When press live from PlayStation. Yes, it is. Just check the options. Yeah, following. Go to following.
As they face a 2nd and 11.
Then you're gonna see me. Then click it.
In motion right is Brown.
Yeah, but I'm probably delayed. I'm ahead.
To throw on 2nd down. Blair.
Oh my God! This guy can't throw, man.
Falls incomplete.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask
he
any
cannot
questions.
Throw,
they told
bro.
us that they were going to be aggressive.
This guy is gonna make me lose fucking games, dog.
On that play,
I have to put
Simeon.
Oh my Lord, he's
trouble
pathetic.
thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Throw. I have some fucking rookie quarterback with like fucking 70-something short, man.
Right.
This guy can't throw for his fucking life, yo.
Throwing on 3rd down, Simeon.
Look at that. Look how he's throwing the ball, dog.
Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And they'll set up shop right near midfield.
No matter what I'm doing, because the dude can't fucking throw a ball. Whatsoever.
Not how they envisioned
I have to fucking drink it. I have to drink it all game.
Too many ones in this play.
Oh my Lord.
First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. First carry now for Dalvin Cook.
Switch it up. This is Cindy.
Enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
I don't know, man. I can't explain it right now. I'm streaming. I can't let
bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nah, man. You still? Nah, don't base him on. Hold on, man. I'm streaming the game. I ain't trying to hear these.
On the ground through the air. Let's see. 2nd and 9. Off of play action, it's Watson. Coming and down he goes. Jalen Smith leading the surge there. He drops it for a loss of 6. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB.
I don't control my defensive lineman. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Exactly that.
It's my linebacker.
A team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset.
Nah.
It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
Third down, Dalvin Cook.
Oh, fuck, he almost got it. All right, let's go. I didn't think he was going to run that shit. Let's go, punt the ball, buddy.
Still a bit short, and it'll be fourth down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on first and second down, and needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down. And they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to
I can't tell you, I'm streaming a fucking game. I don't want you guys to hear, man.
But guess what? It all started with what happened on first and second
Of
down.
course they do.
Really
I have my headset on. My audio is plugged into my broadcast. You don't hear me talking? This guy's gonna shank that shit. Oh yeah, let's go. Yo, my quarterback can't throw for his life. Nah, yeah, they could, I think. Yeah, I think so.
No good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field
Bro,
goals.
my quarterbacks can't throw. I should have used the XP before
it makes
the game.
it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell, and he'll be brought down.
Yo, some rookie, I told you. We're fucking 76 short, yo. He can't throw for his life.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it, because those defenders the football pretty quickly.
Yeah.
On second down, it's Bell. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Back to throw. Blair. Well, he's got a new one. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Of course, he's a new one, baby. You see what I did there? I put him on that. Anyway, I'm going to tell you when I get out this game what the fuck I'm doing, because I've been lobbying today a little bit.
Out of the pistol, it's Bell. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. Again, it's Bell.
Oh, let's go.
Right through it.
Oh!
They do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. That one 28 yards on the ground.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back. But now, I've got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, second-round pick in 2013, some people probably would. And he's into the end zone.
Let's go, baby.
Touchdown, Jets.
Let's go, baby.
Spencer Ware, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Santos out down. He'll kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 20.
I'm going to bring out the juice soon. I just don't trust my quarterback, bro.
The Patriots offense now, they worked their way back onto the field. Last time
this
they
league,
had that long 50-plus yard
regular
field
teams
goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on
I've got Richard Sherman, Jason Verrett.
Do we still want to try one if we're in that
I made a bunch of trades. I just made a bunch of trades, yo. Raped a bunch of dudes.
A lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Second down following the run. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Watson going deep here for Edelman.
Oh my God, he mossed me with Julian fucking Edelman, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? Julian Edelman.
Not the tallest receiver on the field, but he just shouted to admit that the little guy can't go downfield and make a big-time catch on a deep pass, because sometimes they'll just out-scrap you for the football.
First down, here's the run with Cook. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the
he's half black, eh?
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On second down, Cook. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving the running back a crease to run through. It has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Escaping the pressure right.
No.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Philip Dorsett, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football on top never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Yo, where is it at in the street?
So the D-line's going to spread out. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
In motion, Anunwa. Off play action. Blair. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player, not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
God, man.
Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down. So they just got the football on an interception. They almost gave it right back the same way.
And you know, when you look over to the bench after that type of a play, number one is pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about yelling at you. It's those guys on defense who just intercepted the pass who want to break over there. Hey, take care of the football, man.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he locates Josh Hill complete.
Let's go.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Third and long. It's Watson. Forced out to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
Oh, man, I need to build that somehow.
Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
He shanked it again. Let's go. This guy makes 2 field goals in extra time.
Off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. So another long try for 3 and another kick that comes up lacking.
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage, but you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
Now a first down carry by Bell, pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Look at that shit.
And jarred loose. It's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The Jets on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Jets on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. The slot man in motion right. To throw on third down. Blair, he's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. In motion, Safarian Jenkins. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Blair. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, I picked the wrong fucking play. I was doing adjustments to the wrong play. Oh my
God. In the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Looking to throw. Blair. A swing pass caught. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for our defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. It's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Patriots move back within a couple of the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those.
Oh, come on, man.
As that ball got away from
him, man.
And he saw the
Fumble, you want to kick with him.
He felt his pain.
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. A toss to Cook. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They run it again with Cook. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll run with Cook. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And New York set to take the field. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. Back to throw. Blair. Anuno's got it. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 30 yards there.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
On 1st and 10, Blair letting one go deep for a noon one. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. 10 yards still left on second down. In motion, Anunwa. Throwing again. Blair. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Oh my God, he fucking
made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact, able to jar it free from him and force a fourth down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, first down. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he... back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They start the drive with Cook. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11.
I was commenting on my shit, bro. How do I check this shit again?
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. Looking deep downfield. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And a big return will get him all the way down to the
George Harris.
Their job to stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone. Read the football and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
A second quarter score from down in Houston, and an early advantage in that one for the Giants. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jets can take the lead now with the extra point. Point after now from Catanzaro. And that one will give them the lead here as we approach halftime. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. So the Patriots coming out now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure,
what the fuck was
if
that?
something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. 5 yards left for the offense. It's second down. Watson off play action. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Bro, get out of here. They're giving him all kinds of mosses on me, bro. What the fuck, man?
5 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there?
There we go.
And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And tough starting field position here. In motion left comes Brown. The give is to Bell. And an alley to run. And they'll get him down up past the 15. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. In motion, Anunwa. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And Bell running right through it. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Now, you folks don't know what you're missing. Missing Larry Ridley. Ready to get back, though, to this Week 2 matchup. Let's get to it. Around the NFL, second quarter in Atlanta. An early lead in that game for the Falcons. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
I think someone's going to get in the QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted, like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second
There
drive.
we go.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off at his own 46. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
That happened to you before?
No, I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll go again with Bell. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
To throw on second down. Blair, flush to his right. Caught. Safarian Jenkins, right side. That one goes for 24 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Now Bell.
Oh my God. Another fucking fumble, bro. Right on the 1 yard line. You gotta be kidding me. They are doing whatever they can to let them get
a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take
You gotta be
total
shitting
control,
me, bro.
and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the two-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
And some room to work. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Okay, every now and then, my defensive bias will leak out here. Abysmal play for them. You've got them backed up, and you let them out.
Couldn't take advantage. And you know who's happy? The punter. Because if he was needed, they gave him a lot of space to work with now.
Yeah, because he would have had a lot to think about, right? Don't step over the back line.
Bro, you got to be kidding me.
And he's into the clear. The 30. Past the 20. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 56 yards on the ground. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll run Anderson. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. So they'll try again with Anderson. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. C.J. Anderson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. Extra point try for Gostkowski. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing.
Le'Veon Bell, kiss him goodbye. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Jets can take the lead now with the extra point. The rain making this treacherous, but the extra point is good, and with it, it'll give them the lead. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
Here we go.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And some room to maneuver. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell them, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
It's already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push them back more. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
He's going to be out of bounds.
Oh, my Lord, bro. This shit is annoying, bro. I didn't come prepared to play.
And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Are you kidding me?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a
Iraq commit knew when that shit was coming and nobody touched him.
A great effort.
This shit is fucking
His
crazy.
3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Goskowski for the point after. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And New York set to take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down. A give to Bell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
I know anytime you watch a team run the ball really well, there's some pinball effect, people bouncing off of each other. There's also some things of beauty in there when you see these nice, explosive, strong runs. And this guy, he knows how to carry the football really well and continually wants the football. Why? He knows the offensive line can give him great effort, and he gives great effort himself to finish off runs.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. They'll run it with Bell. Despite the heavy running, he'll be hit and drop shy of the 45. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Let's go!
From the gun, Blair. Flushed out right. He gets it to Brown. Complete. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Here we go!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Blair. And
wow. Drop the fucking ball.
It's incomplete.
Come on, man.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Blair eluding the pressure right. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. They go again with McGuire. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
Here we go.
Now they send a man in motion right. This is Bell. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. They'll try again with Bell. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be third and goal.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
They're in the 4th in Buffalo. The Bills, they're just pouring it on in that one. If they hold on, a victory there would be their 3rd of the year. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Now on the return,
they gave me a fumble on the kick return. Let's go, game over.
And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
How many times in the course of the game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again, and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
Yeah, now they'll try to pile on. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Bell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Jets on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now a handoff. Running left is Bell. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
And he is knocked down from the side. They are in the 4th in Buffalo. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. If they hold on, a victory there would be their 3rd of the year.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Able to power through. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Use that blitz with 10
5
seconds left to
seconds.
win the game.
4
Thank God,
seconds.
no
Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
I'll have to make a game recap.